October 21st, we have a new moon in Libra. And the Scorpio season is about to be crazy. And Scorpio season starts a couple days after this new moon. So if you have any intentions about death, transformation, new life to come in, set them, okay? Set them. Set your intentions on the new moon on the 21st. Couple things to know. It is in Libra, and we are getting out of the South Node in Libra. This is the first new moon that we're having that is not a part of the eclipse cycle for the previous couple of years. So we're coming off of a lot of really charged energy. We're actually able to start a new chapter in the Libra stuff that is more earthly rather than processing the South Node, which turns us into a new chapter, but now we actually get to breathe like the fresh air of it. Non-ironically, Libra is an air sign, so there's that too. Also, second thing, for people who have really been working on justice, okay, balancing the scale, especially feminine, archetypal, shadow energy. Discern, different for everybody. We're here to shine. This is the new beginning. It's the start now. Now that the scales have balanced and the tables have turned and the turns have tabled, where are you going? What you doing? Now's the new moon to start, okay? Here we go. We've also had most of Libra season, for the most part, to like really, really integrate, understand, intertwine with the Libra energy. Another thing about this, okay, Libra season mirrors intimacy, not just physical stuff. It could be intellectual. It could be emotional intimacy, okay? Relate as necessary, and don't get freaky in the comments. All right, moving on. Not that you would. People in my comments normally don't do that, but it's the internet. I feel like I gotta put a little warning out there just in case, Anyways, okay. And the third thing, Venus is gonna be in Libra. For the whole new moon. What a great thing. What a great gift. Every other new moon Libra orientation stuff that we've had to focus on, deal with, the South Node in Libra, we haven't had Venus in Libra for a while, I don't think. Usually the eclipses have a lot of crossovers with other signs and they're filtered through a lot of other stuff. This one is gonna be home. Venus is at home. Not that you have to be at home. You could be doing whatever you want, okay? And also the energy will be more natural. Super good. And I think it's gonna be great, in all honesty. Yeah. It's gonna be a square. The new moon is squaring Pluto. We're going into Scorpio season. What did I say about intentions? Okay, get it together. This is your knock on the door. Get it together and get clever. Okay. Scorpio season is about to be crazy, wild, unpredictable, so get clever. Think about the loopholes that you're asking for. Be really specific. Ask for more if you need to. Do the things, okay? Do the work, whatever that means for you. The other square that this new moon is making is with Jupiter in Cancer. Whoop, ruled by the moon. Okay, let's talk about it. We're going to be able to ground really good luck. Love you, Jupiter, and expansion in the physical. Squares bring things to reality, okay? Realness, we're real now. It's here. It's not just an illusion. It's not just a manifestation. It's not just an idea. I have it here on the ground. I got a grip on it, and it's mine. I really like squares for that reason. They are a little bit tougher because reality checks are reality checks for a reason, you know what I mean? This is a great new moon to build, construct. Hello, where you want to go, what you want to do, think it through for at least a month. If you're a real specific person, you're really good at planning, your practice is really developed and you feel like it's necessary, okay? However, because you might have a developed practice and be like, this is not for me. But if it is, you're gonna know. That's what, okay? That's what it is. Anyways, you could, if you wanted to, plan a lot for like the whole year. Do it. Freaking do it, okay? Power, grounded reality of power. Pluto just went direct, so it's like real start of a new season, new cycle with Pluto. We're about to walk into Scorpio season and the grounded reality of expansion. Luck? Ooh. What do you mean? Yeah, plan for a year if you feel like it's necessary. This is going to be a really great moon to do that on, especially because Jupiter is about to go retrograde soon. November 11th, which is in the middle of Scorpio season, which then we'll start to think about reordering, restructuring, redeveloping so that our expansions can be more expansive, but we have to kind of stay at the same level and figure out some issues, problems, or maybe de-expand or like shrink a little bit in the process. Not always, because it does depend on your personal placement, so discern. If you have a Jupiter retrograde, it might be time to move forward. If you have a retrograde related to your Jupiter in your chart, like your ruler of your Jupiter, for example, Saturn rules my Jupiter in my chart, but my Saturn's retrograde. So when there's retrogrades related to my Saturn placements, I get to move on. I get to go forward. So discern for you retrogrades. If you have retrogrades in your chart, help to kick you into a further position. Forward stuff, okay? Not so tough. Plan. We're here. How much work have you done for like several years to get through? To get through what? I don't know. That's for you. But to get through. And now we're here. start again. It's time. Gratitude, reverence, and love to you. That's true. Keep up the work that you do. Have a happy moon, bro. I will be posting up a full online exclusive for the Substack subscribers. Every month I put up a new moon, like around an hour. They've been a little bit longer than an hour recently, but it's like reading stuff. I go over the whole chart, but that's like some very, even though it was sort of like a lot, basic stuff to look at for this moon. Here we go. It's new. Substack's in the website in the bio. Yep, if you are interested in that. And if you are, I'll talk to you there. Super cool. We have a lot to go over. I'm really excited. But anyways, I'll talk to you later. I'll talk to you soon. And I know I already said it, but I'll say it again. I'm going to say it again. Gratitude, reverence, and love to you. That is true.